I'm not talking to you anymore.
Or that I cared, my dear. Just keep sipping your emo tea, sitting there being all sad. That'll help us out tremendously.
Well, I could try your angle. Then I would just be an emo tea drinking asshole.
Your insolence disgusts me. You would seriously sit here, putting your so-called best friend Belle in harm's way by making her worry about your frail shell?
I am not weak.
You're right. Weak would be putting you too high in comparison.
Do you think treating me like shit is gonna make me want to turn?
Then go back to your life with a bunch of living, breathing, aging, scared, quietly desperate losers spending their whole lives trying to beat a clock that would never yield to such a pathetic force of will as the human spirit. Do us all that favor.
Tell me, Vincent, did you always talk this way to intimidate humans? Or did you write this after I kicked your ass with the punchline?
That was a sucker punch.
And who was the sucker? You bitch! Vincent! Belle!
I don't think I want to be a vampire anymore.
I hate this place.
Where's your rapier?
Gave it to the next of kin. I want my dagger. No.
Don't worry, sweetie. I'll be home soon.
How are you feeling, Gregory?
It's Greg. I'm fine. Just a cracked rib and a fractured orbital bone. Both healed.
Both healed?
We have increased her healing powers while the Drax awake.
Oh, awesome. The energy bar.
It is shit, like all the rest of it.
Being awesome is shitty.
Look, I'm an electrician from Oregon. I have a job. I have a life. I have responsibilities. I have a teenage daughter. I don't have time for this bullshit.
Killing the Dracula is bullshit.
Killing Please. We have never beaten him ever. We suck at this. Hell, we had him torn apart, torn to pieces, and then we put him back together.
Simon and Wes.
Yeah, the Belmont's back to forever killing him for that particular failure.
Didn't you say you were healed? Oh, great and powerful Belmont.
Body's fine. This is a psychic wound. Also, someone named Jack the Tripper should not be allowed to talk shit about anyone their entire life.
Sure. A psychic wound.
Yeah. Drax struck a psychic wound in Simon and passed it all the way down the bloodline. This particular psychic wound is located in the lower lumbar, which, of course, is the perfect place for a psychic wound.
So what does that mean?
Stays dormant until Dracula's awake. Dracula then uses it to find a particular Belmont of a waking period. We use it to home in on Dracula. The more pain I'm in, the closer I am to him.
So how do you fight Dracula once you actually find him? Wouldn't the pain be unbearable?
Actually, he's like the Eye of the Storm, strangely enough. I found that in the forest.
The first vampire was in the forest.
That's what happened to my orbital bone, his knee.
We were in the forest with the Belmont, Dracula, and the first hunter? How did the forest not explode from the awesome?
Please. If something like that could have caused it, my presence alone would have triggered it, little man.
Oh, that's why it didn't explode. You were there. Indeed.
This is why I don't work with girls. They're too bitchy all the time.
What the hell do you mean the first hunter was there?
Are you okay, Belle? Katya? My name. You starting to get used to me? I guess so. It's still pretty weird. It's also welcome, Christina. I'm tired, but alright.
He glamored me, Christy. He glamored me somehow.
How is that possible? That's vampire power, right? I don't know how he learned to do that, or if it truly was glamour.
It was, Mom. He made me feel so worthless. So disgusted about being a vampire. But I knew deep inside I didn't feel that way. But I couldn't turn it off.
What did he say to you, sweetie?
He said he knew you by another name. That you were only known now as the Dracula. And Dracula must re-die. How does he know you by another name? Did he know you before you were a vampire?
Yes, my dear. He most certainly did.
What kind of wealthy, psychotic, well-connected, complete dumbass would look for that living WMD and then bring him here?
WMD? Exaggerate much?
You must be at least this cool to rip on a Belmont, and your cool coming up a bit short.
That was a full thickness burn.
Whatever, bitch.
I was assigned to the litigator. Well, he was preparing for his return. He found him, brought him here, and then taunted the 2nd and 4th vampires with him.
The litigator? How does the hunting party's lawyer find the miraculous tragedy?
He didn't share details. He just said he found him and was all psycho-giddy about it until...
We can now say for absolutely certain that the Dracula will rise again in 2 days ago.
Yeah, did it. I did.
We missed the clock by 2 days.
Missed? Don't tell me you don't have a...
The Harbinger fail check.
Alright. Change in plan. Take me to your lawyer.